I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You are listening to Not-Stalgia.
It's the podcast with a plucky, furry mammal. In this case, it's Tyler.
Hey.
In the case of the movie we're watching, it's probably a dog.
Kate, have you ever seen the film Bingo?
No, but I like that when you look up Bingo on our TV, you get Bingo, the dog movie from 1991. You also get something called Bingo Bongo, which I think might have a chimp in it. Yep. You get something
like man. Sorry, go ahead.
Something called Bingo Hell, Beach Blanket Bingo.
Classic.
Bingo, King of the something.
Evil clown movie. There's a lot. There's a lot of bingos out there in the world. Ella Bella Bingo. That's like a Pixar style animated movie. Huh. All right.
There's a lot of bingos.
Yeah, but can you describe the poster for the bingo we're watching today?
This is a dog with attitude.
90s attitude.
Yep. He's got sunglasses. They're polarized and reflective. He is smiling his little dog smile. And the background is bright yellow with little bones in the background, which tells you it's going to be wacky and fun.
This is going to be a real treat. Kate, this comes to us from an email, a listener email, which goes like this from an email address that has Beanie Baby in the email, which I think is just amazing.
Incredible. Hello, Beanie Baby.
I won't say the whole thing so they don't get emails that they don't want. Hey, Katie and Tyler. If I'm going to email y'all, I figured I should pull out my old AOL Instant Messenger email to do it.
Amazing.
I think your podcast is great. I started listening because y'all are one of the only podcasts that came up when I searched Wishbone on a whim, and it's been a fun and surprisingly educational time with a lot of old favorites.
Oh, thanks.
Now, this probably won't surprise you from someone searching Wishbone on Apple Podcasts, but I think y'all could have fun watching some more dog movies. The Homeward Bounds and Air Buds were staples of my childhood, and I would love to hear y'all talk about them. But I also have a specific dog movie recommendation, if you would like.
We would like, Beanie Baby.
A little movie from 1991 called Bingo. I took it out of the local video rental store often enough that I can tell you exactly where it was placed on the wall. Having watched it again as an adult, it sure is a movie. I think more people need to experience it. Hope the experience is worth it, and already looking forward to the next Girlhood Month.
Hell yeah. Everybody loves Girlhood Month. Go ahead. Tell me that Girlhood Month wasn't the best idea that the podcast has ever had, Tyler.
Thanks for doing what you do, Tony. You're right, Kate.
Everybody loves Girlhood Month.
So, anybody who follows us on any social media platforms would know. But if you don't, in the last few months, I've been taking social media a little more seriously for promotion and making little videos, basically taking our supercuts and making a super cut that's like a minute and a half or less, and then pairing it with the video of what we're watching. I've been avoiding doing this for years because it's a lot of work, but I started doing it and it does work, and we have been getting new listeners because of it.
Hi,
long story short, the most successful of those videos, the ones that get viewed the most by orders of magnitude more than the others so far, have all been either Girlhood Month or Cool Sheet Classics, which must be very validating for you, Kate.
I am validated.
So there's lots of people out there on the internet who want to see people joking about The King and I and Drive Me Crazy. Drive Me Crazy is our number one most viewed social media video ever by a lot. To Tony's point in this email, dog stuff, we have honestly had a surprising lack of dog things, I think, covered in our 500-ish episodes.
It's a real dearth of dogs.
Right?
Dog dearth.
So I promise in the new year, we will watch Homeward Bound, Air Bud, The Incredible Journey. What's it called? Oh, that is Homeward Bound. Beethoven. There's just so many classic dog. All we've really seen is like the 90s Lassie and The Dog of Flanders, the old one. And
classic.
Wishbone. Like I can't think of almost any other. We got to watch The Littlest Hobo.
Oh, The Littlest Hobo.
All our Canadian listeners
our Canadian
out there.
Friends.
There's a lot that we
have
will
like
explore.
One Canadian listener.
So Tony, I appreciate your email very much because you've kind of kicked off for me this idea of more dog stuff.
Did you have a video that you rented so often from the video rental store that you knew where it was?
No, because we would rent the video once and then my parents would use 2 VCRs to make an illegal copy. Did you have a video like that?
Yeah, probably some of like the Disney princess movies, definitely up there.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've discussed a lot getting them from the library as well. Same idea.
We were big library peeps.
Yeah,
I could tell you exactly where the Black Stallion is in our hometown library, and probably still is.
We haven't been in a while, but yeah, I bet you it is still there. They renovated, but I bet the children's area is still a subterranean dungeon like it was.
Oh, it stinks.
It smelled weird.
So good.
But good weird? Well, you know what? Thanks to Tony, we are going to watch Bingo. I never even heard of this movie before,
neither.
Right? It's not on anyone's radar because it's not as successful as all those other movies we stated. A lot of those were hits. So I, for one, am quite excited to check this out. So here are the notes, Kate. This movie was directed by Matthew Robbins And that's actually theoretically a very good thing because Matthew Robbins was part of George Lucas and Steven Spielberg's like cohort of new filmmakers in the 1970s.
Oh, cute.
He contributed uncredited ideas to the scripts for the following movies: Jaws,
Great.
E.T.,
Okay.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Great.
He, with credit now, wrote the screenplay for Steven Spielberg's first theatrical movie, The Sugarland Express. He is the credited writer of that film.
All right, guy.
And then he starts directing, but all movies I bet you've never heard of. He directed in 1978 a movie starring Mark Hamill in his first role after the first Star Wars called Corvette Summer, which is just another car movie, you know, like in that genre, a teen car movie. In 1981, he directed a fantasy movie called Dragon Slayer, which is the first role for an actor you know and love, Peter McNichol.
I do love Peter McNichol. He's so cute.
In 1987, he directed a movie produced by Steven Spielberg's company Amblin called Batteries Not Included. Have you ever seen that? I like that movie a lot. We're going to watch it sometime. It's about little aliens visiting a New York apartment building. It's very charming and it's a lot of fun. We're going to check it out at some point. So my point is, Matthew Robbins, like, we don't know his name, but he's been around a lot of important movies. So Bingo was written by Jim Strain. It's his first credited writing role, but shortly after, in 1995, he will write the screenplay for Jumanji. So it sounds like the ingredients are here for a potentially good movie. This film premiered on August 9th, 1991, and it's a family comedy about a border collie named Bingo because they got the name from, you know, the folk song Bingo.
Bingo.
Which, if you're curious, the earliest written reference to that song, Kate, is in 1780, where it's credited to a British stage actor named William Swords.
Nice.
So that song's been around for a long time.
Was it in its same form?
More or less, yeah. Kind of interesting. But this Bingo is a 90s movie with 90s attitude, as you can tell by the poster. Or, I'm sorry, attitude. But the movie was an absolute box office bomb and had very bad reviews. So I can't wait to watch it with you, Kate. And then, you know, maybe this will kick off some other dog movies down the line. Or this will be horrible and we won't want to watch any dog movies. I don't think so, though. You know, as long as the dog was treated well on set, how bad could it be to watch a dog running around doing stuff?
True. I love to watch a dog actor. You want to, for 1,000 points, name my favorite movie with a dog actor doing dog acting?
Yeah. Oh, Kate, we're married. I know you very well. Okay, listeners, you might also know this because I think Katie has said it. The Thing.
Yeah.
With the dog at the beginning.
That's 1,000 points for you.
Wow. This is like, I think this is like Whose Line Is It Anyway, where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
That's our government, so we're good. we're fine.
We're good.
Something got into my cold cream. And something chewed my citizenship award.
And something soiled our driveway.
What are you guys saying? That I'm hiding a dog or something?
Bingo.
Give it up, Chucky, because we're going to find it. And when we do...
All right, nope, that's enough, son. I'll do the threatening around here.
I just love the idea that this is, in this case, Tony's, but someone's favorite movie. You know, this movie that we've never heard of and never seen. Like, that's how movies were. It's so funny, especially back then when you rented it and for whatever reason, a dog-obsessed kid could make this their favorite movie, regardless of the quality, because it doesn't matter. You're a kid. In fact, I think I'm lucky that, like, one of the movies I fixated on was the Goofy movie, something that maybe because so many of us were obsessed with it, but, like, critical consensus now is that, like, it's good. So I don't even have to have the experience of, like, wow, this movie I loved really sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be me if we ever get to the Little Rascals movie. That was another big one for me. We haven't gotten to somehow yet.
Oh, okay. We get an animated intro here with some accordion.
Some twangy.
I like the minimalist animation here, though, right?
It is pretty cool, actually. Yeah. Just for the title. Now we're into the real world. Here are several names you've never heard before since
we'll never hear again.
Opening credits roll. Sorry, everyone involved in this movie. Oh, your other favorite thing, Kate, the circus.
Oh, I hate the circus. Rampant animal abuse.
Why do you think Bingo wants to run away?
Clowns.
Why is Bingo eating the white clown makeup?
He's eating a little grease paint, a little cold cream. Now he has to go work. He's a dog with a job. All right, so there's obviously a hierarchy among the dogs that work in this circus. Bingo has to gather the water.
For the other dogs. Fascinating.
He's very well liked in the circus.
Yeah, everybody's like, hey, Bingo.
His co-workers.
But the guy who's in charge of the fancy poodles doesn't seem to like him.
He does not like him.
But most of the other people, that lady who was baking dog treats, artisanal home-baked dog treats, kind of snuck one into Bingo's little cardboard box bed.
All right, so Lauren, one of the 3 poodles, has stepped on a nail and is out of commission. They have to put Ringo in the show.
Ringo?
Bingo. They got to put Bingo in the show. Here's Bingo.
You got Ringo Starr on the brain.
He's my
Who
favorite beetle.
you said is kind of, I think you mean this in a nice way, but it's not going to sound like it, reminds you of a dog.
Yeah, a little. He's my favorite beetle. This dog's working hard. Bingo's having a traumatic flashback
Oh no. Bingo's
to
had
when
a
his
horrible
pet store
life.
was on fire.
Yeah.
All right, so here's Bingo's
Oh,
traumatic
no, That's
flashback.
a cute little puppy in a cage in a pet store that's on fire.
Where's Pee-wee when you need him?
Oh my god, the best pet store fire scene in a movie ever.
Oh, little Bingo. He's so scared.
This movie's messed up. We've watched a poodle get a nail pulled out of its paw, like a really long nail. That man who trains the poodles threatened to put Bingo in a burlap sack and drown him in the river.
Look, now he's at his mom's grave.
How did he get here?
Also, that's an enormous memorial for this pet store dog that died.
Hang on. Puppy Bingo is delivering flowers to his mom's huge grave.
Did he pay for it? Do you think that you think that Bingo's mom had like some money set aside for her memorial? You know, did she like pre-buy her niche? You know?
Oh, and here we go. This movie's unhinged.
This movie's wild.
The poodle owner is now just aiming a gun at Bingo. Really
And-
aiming a gun at this woman
Yeah,
who
and
works at
his-
the circus.
I guess maybe his paramour.
His paramour.
His double act. Look, now she's wrestling she's wrestling him.
This guy's trigger discipline is horrible. They're just opening fire on this dog. And it's supposed to be like a big funny comedy moment, I think. I haven't quite figured out what tone they're going for yet.
I don't know if they have it quite figured out yet.
There's some jokes, you know, it's like, Bingo, leave, be happy. And he starts like doing his trick of what it looks like to be happy.
Oh, here's a kid who can't mountain bike like the other kids.
Very relatable.
Look at these cool guys. This would have scared you, I think, as a kid.
They're mountain biking off of a small dock over a very small body of water.
All right, so here's like a little sickly guy.
Sickly.
He's scared. He can't mountain bike like the rest of them. He's not going to be able to get over the little dock jump, you know?
His sunglasses have a string tied around them so he doesn't lose them.
Went face first into the creek and maybe died. It's unclear.
Doesn't look good.
He really face planted face first into the creek and now he's not moving.
Oh my god, he's bleeding.
Yeah.
This movie is very extreme in what's been going on so far.
And his whole face was in the water. Had Bingo not happened upon him,
Right.
he would be dead.
That's true. Like, the movie's been on for 5 minutes. Bingo has had bullets whizzing by his head. He almost burned alive at a pet store. And now this kid is just knocked out and bleeding from the head.
He's giving this kid CPR.
He did chest compressions for a little bit. He's breathed. Look, we're fine. Bingo's so smart. What a smart dog.
What the hell's Bingo about to do? What kind of jack level shit is Bingo about to do?
He's going to jump off the dock onto this kid. Because there's no other way he can get enough force.
Basically cannonballed onto this child, forcing him to expel the water.
I think the bigger story here is that this kid's brother and their friends just left him for dead.
Oh yeah, they were like, nope, don't care.
I feel like they're treating this like we're like extremely far into the wilderness. We're probably like a mile from civilization at most. Bingo's very advanced, Kate. Bingo has line dried all of the clothes, has set up a tent. This is just like fantasy fulfillment for kids who like want a dog to be their best friend and the dog can do stuff.
Don't promise that to a dog. You're going to get this dog home and your mom's going to be like, get this dog out of here.
Bingo fully understands the English language.
Bingo has killed for this little boy. Brought him a fish. Now there's a bear.
Here we go. Another extreme moment.
Where are we geographically?
What kind of bear is this?
That's a grizzly bear, baby.
Is that the bad one?
Yes, baby. That's the bad one.
Holy Bingo. They're cursing. I wasn't expecting that. I like that Bingo has climbed a tree to save himself.
You can't climb a tree to get away from a bear, baby.
Oh no. Just the amount of mortal peril these characters go through. We do know this actress. That's Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley. Bit of a downgrade for her, but...
What is the color scheme in this movie? This whole family is in like a bright cerulean blue, right? Cindy Williams is looking like Mama Bear Berenstein.
I was just thinking that.
I guess they're all Denver Broncos fans?
Yeah.
It's pretty intense, though. The dad's wearing a Denver Broncos shirt. The kid was wearing a Denver Broncos hat.
Yeah.
They have orange and blue placemats. The candles are like bright Bronco blue.
The movie, I think, has established by now for us that it is like kind of a heightened reality. So it's just kind of like this cartoony look.
Does the dad play for the Broncos? And oh yeah, Chucky is missing, the child.
I like sitting down to dinner discussing their missing son with like not the biggest level of urgency. And look, now they're singing the song. You mean to say that they couldn't have actually escaped the bear by climbing this tree that's barely bear height level?
Bear's camped out down there, waiting for them to come down.
He's got a meal waiting for him.
I guess they're in Denver.
This is the parents' bedroom, right? With the Denver Broncos pillowcases and stuff. It's pretty funny, actually. I don't know how to feel about the joke about the football playing dad threatening to rip the son's arms off.
Oh, that dad has CTE.
Yeah, and the mom's like, we promise no more negative attention, meaning you've beaten the children
you've beaten
in the
them
past.
Several times,
We've
probably.
come to an agreement you will stop beating them now.
Surely he'll abide by it.
Wow.
Given the amount of chronic traumatic encephalopathy that's happening, given the amount of tau protein that's flooding this man's brain.
This is like a dark comedy, though, it seems.
Is he going to try and hide a dog?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to hide a living thing from your parents?
Me? No. Have you?
Yeah, one time I tried to keep a toad.
How old were you?
I was like 6.
I've never heard this story. Okay, so
Yeah.
you found a toad outside.
Yeah.
You decided,
I didn't bring it in. I kept it outside in a bucket.
that's not that big of a crime. What'd they say when they found it?
They were like, let that toad go. And I did. I was sad, though, and I cried.
Oh, you cried. Kids are flipping each other off.
This dog's just eating sausages in the bathroom.
Denver Broncos shower curtain. Come on. This is hilarious.
There is nothing funnier, I think, than and look, the foot diagram on the back. The dad, I guess the dad's the kicker, right? Like he's obsessive about his feet.
Look, I don't know if I'm going to reserve my judgment if it's a success or not, but this movie is trying to do something, you know? Like, this is insane, the Broncos jokes. It has a unique identity, for better or worse, I think, this film.
Yes.
You know, a tone.
Is that a waterbed?
Yeah, that's the parents' bed, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know how much he loves eating grease paint, and the mother has, what's that stuff called?
The mother. She has cold
cream. What is cold cream? You don't hear that anymore.
Is skateboarding. The dog knows how to skateboard. Look how happy and kind of scared the dog is. He's obviously very happy and obviously very kind of scared. Look at him. He's like happy to be doing the trick, but is not happy. This kid's like reading a Penthouse. Is the dog going to give him like confidence? I'm confused.
Yeah, look, the dog's good at arcade games. This is so stupid. I love it, actually. Like, this almost feels like an SNL skit. He's helping him do his homework, Kate. Don't worry, it's just cool music. It's like this.
Oh yeah, it's friendship montage. They got to put some earbuds on that dog. For a kids movie, this has a lot of cursing, and I'm not mad about it because like I love a well-placed god damn it.
It's just very unexpected.
Oh no, he's scooting around on his stomach.
Yeah, he's not scooting on his butt in the way that is the funniest way a dog can scoot, but this is the second funniest way. He's laying on his tummy, you know, laying like a dog normally would and just scooching forward.
This dad has very intense looking eyes, and I'm kind of scared.
Yeah.
It's like a little too on the nose. Like 25 minutes in where the dad's like, don't threaten your brother. I'm the one who's going to threaten him now.
It's like postmodern. Like, it really...
Does it mean to be postmodern?
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Do you think?
I am certain. Like, this really feels like SNL humor from this era to me.
The dad got traded from the Broncos to the Green Bay Packers. They have to move now. Postmodern or not, this dog is doing some great dog acting, you know?
Yeah, he's a very good dog. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Look, Bingo's brought a bottle of bubbly to court this other dog.
Bingo overslept inside the old doghouse, and he's hungover.
He's gonna miss the move.
This dad is deeply unhinged.
It's pretty funny.
I'm scared.
This is not your typical kids' dog movie. This is like a parody of kids' dog movies, disguising itself as a kids' dog movie. I'm kind of surprised I never heard of this. It feels like it would be like a cult classic.
Right?
Because of how weird and funny it is. But there's sort of like a Bart Simpson sensibility to the kids shouting at his parents, stop the damn car, you know?
Yeah. Does the dad just not wear a shoe on
Yeah.
his kicking foot?
Yeah, it's
his
his
special
kicking foot. That's why he slipped on the dog poo in his bare foot. The police officer is making the dog do a sobriety test. Who is this movie for?
All right, so this kid is deliberately peeing on the side of the road so that the dog will smell his pee
Kind of ingenious.
and know he's going the right way.
This isn't good. Whatever is about to unfold, the boy has discovered a horrible, abusive dog kennel. And the big joke is that the hot dogs at this hot dog stand are made of dogs.
Dog-based hot dogs.
It's sort of a mini Texas Chainsaw Massacre-esque nightmare roadside stand.
The dad was like, listen, in France they eat horse meat. It's not that big a deal. You know, meat eaters, write in. Where is your line?
I think dog would pretty much be over everybody's line.
What about a horse? What about a donkey? What's so different between a horse and a cow? This movie is unhinged and like not always in a good way. Bingo is just like 10 minutes behind everybody else in the car because he can run at supersonic speed. And he just got picked up by Duke, the dog eaten
The hot dog proprietor.
dog roadside stand. What the hell? Okay, so all the dogs are in cages, and it is supposed to look like a prison, but then all the dogs also have little hand mirrors that they're using to look outside the walls of their cells, which is like,
This is funny, Kate.
we haven't had like a weird, Bingo is kind of a sentient dog, but we haven't seen that the other dogs are also like really smart and sentient and can understand and like make references to different parts of humanity. But now all the dogs are able to do that. Like they all have hand mirrors. And now Bingo is doing like some Great Escape style, right?
Yeah, Great Escape, Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Actually, this predates the Shawshank Redemption.
Oh my God, the Shawshank Redemption got its inspiration from Bingo. He's digging a little tunnel. But like it makes it even more horrifying that they're eating the dogs, that the dogs are like sentient. Like they have little hand mirrors and they're like little inmates. All right, Bingo is setting free all the dogs. He set every dog free. Bingo is now driving. It's just getting less and less believable. Oh, okay. He's not driving. The dogs are pushing the truck, which I guess is in neutral, which Bingo knew to put in neutral. Yeah. Oh, look, Bingo just popped the clutch.
Yeah, look, Bingo's smart.
Now he's driving. Oh my God. He's driven the truck into the barn/trailer.
Yeah, with Duke and Mrs. Duke in the
Unclear.
trunk in a cage. This is a fitting punishment. They were slaughtering these dogs.
They were.
Now he's got a whole crew of freed inmate dogs. They're not inmates. They're like torture victims.
Like POWs. Look, he's their leader now.
Well, look, he's got to decide. Does he want to go roam free with these dogs or go be with the boy?
It looks like a fun crew. He said, "Goodbye, comrades." Look, they're all waving at each other.
Oh, wouldn't you have liked this as a kid?
I do like the variety of dogs that
what
are now
about the heightened reality where the dogs can do things dogs can't do? Would that have appealed to you as a child?
I don't know.
Or did you prefer a more grounded dog film?
I think I would have preferred a more grounded dog movie. Also, these two little boys' names are Chucky and Chicky. This is not confusing at all. This is such a weird family dynamic. I cannot explain what is going on here.
They're helping the dad practice his kick in the hotel room. The dad's in his boxers, but some of his football pads. The mom's telling the son, pee all you want. The dog's never going to find you. It's just absolutely bizarre.
The tone of this movie is so weird. So now we're back in the RV with Bingo the dog and these two criminals. And they have this family like tied up in the RV bathroom.
Completely, yeah. A family of like two children and a mom and a dad held hostage.
And they're just like, "Hey, you got any chips in this rig?" Like, what's happening? But this family has seen their faces, so they have to die.
Yeah. Now, come on, Bingo's going to save the day.
Oh, look, now he's going to use a phone.
He's dialing, look.
He's dialing with his little claw. Oh, now he's calling 911. Now Bingo is using Morse code. Where did Bingo learn Morse code? Is he like escaped from some kind of government facility where they were breeding a super smart dog? What is Bingo's deal? He's untied the family.
All while the bad guys are sleeping.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, this bad guy is aiming a gun at a little girl, like just
there's a lot of gunplay in this movie. A lot of gunplay.
Full on.
Now Bingo's just biting the out of him, though. This whole family has the same pair of horn rim glasses on, though, which is a really fun touch. They are literally holding a gun to this dog's head. Oh my God. Now there's a bunch of state troopers. They all have AR-15s and they're lighting up this Winnebago.
They opened fire. So yeah, one of the bad guys held Bingo out as a hostage and they just opened fire on them. Like no thought about Bingo dying. Somehow no one got shot, but they got the bad guys to surrender by lighting up this RV.
Just let this dog have a nice life. He's about to get adopted by this whole family in matching horn-rimmed glasses. Just let him be.
Look, Chucky addressed his letter to Bingo the dog.
He could have a really nice life. Look, Bingo's life is going to be so nice. He's been adopted by the Thompson family. Is the message that it's like, oh, it's so girly here. Bingo the boy dog certainly wouldn't want to live with all these girls, right?
Seems to be.
He's in this like frilly bassinet in a frilly little girl's bedroom. Now Bingo's been subpoenaed to the court. He's swearing on a Bible. What the hell's happening?
You got to stop fighting it, Kate. It's an absurd comedy.
It's postmodern. Tony Beanie Baby, I'm telling you, you have really done me in with this. This is great. It's so great. But what's happening?
I didn't want to spoil it for myself, so the research was minimal enough that I didn't quite realize it wasn't just your typical kids dog movie.
Right? This is just incredible. This dog is doing great dog acting, though. He's had a lot of demands placed upon him.
He's a very good boy. What a reversal. Poor Bingo's now being...
Bingo's in the slammer.
He's getting his paw prints
He's getting
taken.
booked.
Oh, no.
He's in a little prison jumpsuit, and it's so cute. Look at his cute little prison jumpsuit. Oh, it's so cute.
This is a wild ride.
This is one of the wackiest movies I've seen in a long time. This poor dog actor looks a little uneasy in his prison jumpsuit.
I mean, there's prisoners threatening each other with knives.
All right, so we're in the prison laundry, and this is just so Naked Gun, right?
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that episode. The prisoners in the laundry room, they're like gonna have a fight, and one of them takes out like a homemade shank, and then like another one takes out a bigger one, and then like the next guy takes out like a machete. I don't like when they yell in the dog actor's face, because I think he gets really scared.
Yeah,
you know?
they yelled at him that he's a bad dog. I hope right after they give him lots of pets and love.
Oh my God. All right. So they've created like two little dummies of themselves, Bingo and his cellmate, Alcatraz style. Remember we went to Alcatraz and they showed us the the like paper mache heads that they made out of toilet paper and deodorant scraps or something, right? Like,
yeah.
Maybe I think it was like soap bars
And
that they like fused together.
They
to
did
make
all that work to immediately drown.
They were like, we're going to make it. We're going to escape. They painstakingly made these beautiful paper mache heads and then promptly were swept into the Pacific Ocean.
This movie's got a little bit of everything.
It really does.
We got a nice prison escape sequence
Yep.
now.
Tony Beanie Baby, you did a great job. Beanie Baby Tony? Beanie Baby _Tony with an I. Great job.
I like Tony Beanie Baby like it's their last name.
Tony Beanie Baby. Come here, Tony Beanie Baby. This is among one of the wilder pieces of media I've seen in a while. So many guns in like an early 90s movie, right? Like so
Oh, more
many.
than it's for a children's movie.
Yeah, so many guns. Oh my God, this prison guard is just shooting indiscriminately into the woods. Here's a good Indiana Jones style map where we're dog tracking across the map. He's in Nebraska.
He has to travel thousands of miles.
Thousands of miles. And he's smelling the mail? It's unclear. He looks like he would be a nice dog to pet, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. He looks like he could get a little stinky, though.
Well, you know, he's
Gotta
a
wash
dog.
him good. Little oatmeal shampoo. So he's made it to the hotel room that they were in.
What the hell is going to be the joke here?
It appears to be like maybe a sex worker or
Oh, no. No more what?
chainsaw videos. Where's he watching chainsaw videos?
Okay, you just watched 4 chainsaw movies.
Yeah, but
You're not a child.
I'm not a child.
And when she says no more chainsaw videos, I don't know if that means movies like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre or like bootleg videos of chainsaw actual snuff
Yeah, right?
films.
I don't even know how to describe
Mom
what I
and
just
Dad are
witnessed.
kissing goodbye, but their like toes are intermingled because he's all about his foot. He's giving her basically a handshake with their feet
Not good.
right at the step
I
as
don't
he
like
says
that.
goodbye to go to work for the day. A lot of foot going on.
All right, so Bingo's here.
Incredible.
Ultimate betrayal. All right, so Bingo has run across the country to go find Chucky. And look, now Chucky's walking a collie.
Oh no. He's just doing dog walking for the neighbors. Your classic movie misunderstanding.
But wouldn't you think that Bingo, a dog who has very advanced and probably undergone CBT therapy at some point, would be like, what are the other possibilities? Perhaps he was just walking his dog to make money at his job. Nope. Bingo went with his first thought. First thought, worst thought, Bingo. Come on, guy. So now Bingo's been hired as a dishwasher.
Incredible.
I do love a dog with a job.
Yeah, but he's just gonna lick the plates clean.
This dog actor's having the time of his life right now, though. He's
Whatever
just
they've
licking
smeared
up
on
juices.
these plates. Yeah, to get him to lick them.
There's Bingo punching the clock like every working man.
Yeah, I know they're the bad guys, and of course they're going to be mean to the dog, but I really don't like watching them
I know, it
be
really
mean to
bums
the
me
dog.
out when someone's mean to a dog.
And like, I have to hope that this film set was safe to the
Like
dog,
positive,
but I don't
yeah.
know that. It's like John Wick Jr.
Now Chucky has been kidnapped by these two escaped prisoners. He's like, my dad's the kicker for the Green Bay Packers. You've seen their faces. You're never going to see your family again, Chucky. This is it.
Well, it backfired too, because now they're like, well, he must be rich, so he'll pay a heavy ransom.
Say goodbye to your family. It's not like he likes them that much anyway.
I know it wasn't that out of the ordinary for a movie to have a kidnapping plot like this, like a not taking it that seriously
Yeah,
kidnapping
right?
plot, but then to have one of the guys just like making an improvised bomb in the background. Like the whole thing is just really bizarre imagery.
If you were a Green Bay Packer, I guess I would decorate the house. I guess this is what some people's houses look like regular. My gosh, this mom has a sweatshirt on, like a Green Bay Packers sweatshirt, and then like a lace dickie, right? Like
Yeah,
this
like on her
lace
collar,
collar
yeah.
on the sweatshirt. Kind of iconic.
You know, now it's like the Lassie thing of the dog telling people about the kid in trouble, but they don't understand him. They don't believe him, you know.
This movie's got everything. It's got a scene in a football stadium. It's got prison. It's got everything. The kidnappers' demands are, okay, you, the kicker for the Green Bay Packers, can't make any of your field goals, right? So they're going to
Like
bet.
placing a bet against
Right?
it.
They're
Yeah.
they're doing a little sports book situation. This dad will not leave the game. The mom is calling the dad on the sidelines. She's like, he's been kidnapped. And he's like, just do what you think is best. I'm not missing these field goals. What? Condemning their son to death.
Hey, coach, what's more important to you, family or football? And the coach said, are you kidding? Football's my life. So now he has to decide to let his son die at the hands of kidnappers and do good in football.
So this dog has attacked the kidnappers, but there's no other way to put it. He's dragging one of the kidnappers by the kidnappers.
He bit him in the groin.
Just has bitten the and he is dragging him by his...
It's just too much.
It's an anatomical term. We don't even have to bleep it. All right, the delivery from both this mom and kid, they're just screaming in each other's faces. They've created an improvised explosive device, so they're going to blow something
up. Oh my God.
He's like, okay, it's a carry-on size suitcase that can level an entire city block. The only thing that would make it like worse / more chilling is if Lone Gunman style, they predicted 9/11.
They're literally trapped in a burning warehouse.
Very Lassie.
But Bingo's trapped here too. Or no, did Bingo free himself from his...
Bingo somehow freed himself.
They just
and
skipped
look, they're
that.
sawing through the rope. Now we got a little Smokey and the Bandit action.
Yeah, the bad guys are being chased by the police while Bingo and Chucky are trying to escape a burning warehouse. Okay, and the bomb is in the same warehouse with Chucky and Bingo. And it will not only kill them, but it'll kill everybody nearby.
This movie's crazy, man.
There's like some commentary running all throughout about our cultural obsession with football. It's just funny. The whole thing's...
It's just such an interesting choice.
Well, even just like the way the family decorate their whole home and paint their home. Oh no, that's right. I forgot.
No.
Bingo, his phobia, his traumatic moment earlier was having to jump through the burning ring, right, at the circus. And now he literally has to jump through
a burning doorway.
Ring, yeah, to save them. Oh no.
He's so scared.
Poor buddy.
Chucky's dead. Chucky has...
He's got
his
a little
lungs
smoke
are
inhalation.
burned.
It's not great.
They are scorched. The fire is very close. If this movie... I can't tell. If this movie had like a little more heart or something, it would be very reminiscent of like the Toy Story toys looking into the furnace scene.
It seems like, and I'm hoping that they keep it this way, it seems like this movie's whole point is it does not have heart.
Right?
Which I appreciate. Sometimes the heart in a comedy is
It's
annoying.
just too much, yeah. This movie is absolutely whack and not saccharine in any way.
No. Because, you know, like a successful family movie that came out the same year, or maybe right before this, the year before, is Home Alone. Lots of heart.
Too much heart.
Sometimes. This, not
honestly,
1 ounce. And I'm okay with that. I want a cynical,
had
ridiculous
too much heart?
comedy.
John Candy.
Oh.
R.I.P. John Candy. Watch the John Candy documentary if you want to just, I don't know, cry. We are tied. We're tied. The Packers and the Detroit Lions are tied. And now Chucky's dad has to take a call from the sheriff in Green Bay. And the sheriff is calling the dad on the sidelines, and he's like, go nail this field goal, even if it means your son dies.
He's lying to him. Yeah, he's like, no, your son's fine. You can do it. He just wants him to win. This is hilarious.
It's incredible. All right, so Bingo has grabbed the suitcase from the burning building.
He's bravely carrying the bomb.
Carrying it away.
The dad is making his field goal, which if it happens, they're going to set off the bomb.
There's a lot happening here. Dad's made the field goal. Oh my God, the bomb exploded.
It's so huge.
And Bingo is carrying it.
Just the big joke here that the police were like, blow up the boy if it means the Packers get into the playoffs.
It's heavily implied here that Bingo has blown
Exploded.
up.
I mean,
He's
just a
exploded.
little waft of his fur, just, you know, his hair just came down after the explosion. Oh, look, he's fine.
No, they said they found the dog.
Uh-oh.
He's in pieces. All right, so here's all of Bingo's friends.
How would it feel to you if you were this boy and Bingo gets more visitors in the hospital than you do? Bingo's touched a lot of people's lives. Look, Duke's now a vegetarian.
All right, here's Bingo. He's breathing. He's alive. He's heavily bandaged,
He's got
though.
little bandages on
Oh my
his
God,
little legs.
the kid just gripped him right on the bandage. Why would you do that, child? Stupid Chucky. Doesn't deserve this special dog. I do. This is like the end of a high school play when your director's like, all right, everyone, look at the main person.
Also that they've gotten every person we've seen to return for this scene is it's a goofy joke.
Yeah.
Like the judge who sentenced Bingo is here, and it ended with a joke about getting him neutered.
You got to spay or neuter your pets.
It's true. It's the responsible thing to
do. It is. Anybody out there who's just letting their dog run around, not be neutered, that's not okay.
I told you never to call me here. What are you doing?
Hal, they've got Chucky.
What? Who's got Chucky?
Kidnappers. They said that if we want to see him alive again,
You pay him. You understand? You pay him. He's our son, for God's sakes. We'll pay anything.
It's not exactly that kind of ransom. They want you to miss all your field goals.
What?
Don't make any field goals against the Tigers.
The Lions!
Detroit, whatever, hell, they're serious, please.
Okay, so here we are. It's the end. Honestly, one of the wackest movies I've seen in a long time. I am hesitant to call something post-postmodern, but this feels post-postmodern, right?
Yes.
This is so whack, and I loved it. Loved it. No notes.
I don't think I would have got it as a kid.
No.
I wouldn't have fully understood what it was going for. I think I would have laughed at some of the big jokes, but...
It was wild. The amount of commentary on like football, like our national obsession with our favorite television show.
Pretty funny.
There's just so much here. It was rich. It was a rich text, Beanie Baby Tony.
Well, it's like a parody of Lassie, a very silly road movie that's almost a parody of road trip movies.
Yep.
So there's a lot going on here.
I had a great time. Not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting to either.
Yeah, to me, it felt like an SNL skit from this era, like an early 90s
Yes,
SNL skit.
I could see
like
that.
Adam Sandler era SNL.
Where they're like, bingo, help, and he gets like a shank and knifes someone.
Right.
Yeah.
He could tap Morse code, right? So it's like the all the jokes everybody always made about Lassie for years in this like edgy, dark comedy spoof. And this kind of movie like lives and dies on each like skit. You know, it's like a lot of jokes and a lot of skits, and I don't know, it had some good ones.
It worked.
You think it's okay?
I think so. I'm shocked.
Would you show it to a child?
No.
Yeah, I think it's a little...
It's too...
I can't believe I've aged this much. If I was a kid, I'd be like, of course I can handle this. But like, it's too whack. Like there's too much to unpack. Yeah, I'm sure a kid could handle it, but yeah, I don't find it super appropriate. Yeah, it's just so weird the way the kids fight. And it's like, I know it's like Bart Simpson was doing that too. And I will
Oh, it is very Bart Simpson. Yeah.
I'll stand up for the Simpsons any day because this was a different level. It was a totally different. The Simpsons has heart sometimes. This had no heart, which again, I'm fine with. I like stuff with no heart, but I don't even know what else my thoughts are all over the place. I don't know if I'm forming a coherent opinion here.
I need to ruminate.
Tony, thank you for suggesting this.
Beanie Baby Tony, you can recommend us a movie anytime.
Well, we got lots of dog movies. Although those other dog movies, most of them are going to have a lot of sentimentality.
Dog Month.
Beethoven, Air Bud, The Fantastic Voyage. No, the Incredible
Homeward
Journey.
Bound,
Yes,
The Incredible Journey.
That's the one where they shrink into someone's body, right?
That I would watch too. Ooh, Resurrect Science Month, but it's videos you watched in 7th grade science class.
Like
when
what?
we ran out of curriculum, like The Fantastic Voyage.
You watched The Fantastic Voyage in school?
Definitely.
I didn't watch that. Wow. I would recommend anybody out there who has not seen this, watch it once.
Yes, watch it one time.
If you have fond memories of all the stuff you
Dog
watched in the
media.
90s and you missed this, 90s movies in general, you should watch this. If you like comedies,
If you like vintage NFL logos.
really, it's really out. There's big swings, takes big swings, and I appreciate it. It didn't all work for me, but a lot of it did.
I had a great time.
Once I understood, because like here's the log line listed here where we're watching it. A runaway circus dog befriends a young boy who has trouble fitting in with his friends. That does not tell you.
Nope. Yeah. There was 3 minutes of Friends.
But it's just like it doesn't tell you how
Whack.
edgy and dark it is. Yeah. Thank you again, Tony. Everyone out there, send us suggestions. However, next week is Thanksgiving, and after that, we're doing a couple weeks of Christmas and holiday stuff. So any suggestions you send, we'll get to, but it will probably be in 2026. Contact us, notstalgia@aol.com. Go to the website, www.notstalgia.org. Subscribe to us wherever you get podcasts. Do it on Spotify if you use Spotify. Leave us a review on Spotify or a rating or both. Apple Podcasts. We've actually had some more ratings and reviews appear lately, and I would love to keep that going.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
It boosts our visibility.
And I want to be visible.
Do you?
And also invisible.
Well, see you guys next week.
His name is Bingo.
What is that, champagne? You've been drinking?
He's cool.
All right.
He's casual.
Raw meat?
He's a dog.
You, Bingo? It's a subpoena.
Could we have the court reporter read back the dog's testimony?
Bingo. More hip than humanly possible. Rated PG. Starts Friday, August 9th at a theater near you.